Are you in a dorm room at a college?
I'm in a tiny loft in New York. I didn't go to college actually,
Where's New
but
York at?
you could. Well, a lot of people are leaving New York right now. It's cold. They've
Is
got
that
the
because of you? Are they off put by you? Hey, I'm
uh,
Randy, and this is the Cheap Audio Man. Welcome to Between Two Speakers. My guest today is Josh Valor. He's got his own No, that was last week. Uh, New Record Day.
mm,
Is that right?
New Record Day is a friend of mine. My channel is called DMS.
Yeah. DMX.
If
Okay.
you like, you phonetically like S, like Delta Mike Sierra, but it's my name, Douglas Mark Stevens. DMS. You know?
Yeah. So DMX, tell
Yeah.
me about your channel and what you do over there on the internet in your dorm room.
Well, I review headphones and speakers and just general audio related things. Mostly headphones and amps and stuff like that. Not as many speakers, but yeah, mostly headphones. People think that I hate everything.
Why? Do you?
Usually how it goes. No, I like a lot of things. I just also don't like a lot of things.
Are you
I mean, I feel like
cynical?
nothing is perfect. Am I what?
Cynical. What are you drinking?
I don't know, actually. I have two cups. I have one with a worm on it that's full of ice water, and I have
Yeah.
another one that says I'm dead inside and it's full of coffee.
Yeah.
Local coffee. It's New York coffee.
This is straight brown liquor. So, what is your favorite product that you reviewed on the DMX channel for like normal people that aren't rich?
For anybody looking for the channel, it's DMS. There's an S. Um,
Right.
but uh, probably these headphones. They're the 6XX. They're just cheap and everybody should have them. I think it's just like it's kind of everyone talks about them. Everyone recommends them, but I guess I do too. I don't know. I like them a lot. Or the K361. That thing's nice. Nice and cheap.
Are
You
those
should get
both?
that in. You're the cheap audio man. Those are some cheap headphones. They're good.
Yeah. Yeah. Are those both Samsung models?
Hmm. Um.
Just
No.
for so that people can find them and they don't, because a lot of people don't think about the numbers and letters um, like a brand. Like maybe you
Right.
could say what brand those are.
So the 6XX is made by Sennheiser and Drop, and the AKG K361 that actually is owned by Samsung. That company is, but you wouldn't find it searching for Samsung. But Samsung does actually own their company. Information,
So
but
I saw on one of your videos you were in a submarine and there was a fire.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You
Mm-hmm.
seem to have responded to it very well. It's a small club of people that have been on a submarine with a fire. And that happened to me. We had a new guy, and he curled up in the fetal position and cried out for his mommy. We were out in the middle of the Pacific. It was a good time. And then we laughed and pointed at him and made him feel badly about himself. Does that ever happen to you?
No, that was a video game, but I did have a similar life experience once. Uh, I grew up on a farm, and we had a camper. You know those pop-up campers?
You ever castrated a sheep?
No, no.
We did that on my farm. We had a lot of
Hmm.
sheep, and we had to castrate them. The males, castrate the males.
They get aggressive.
No, not if you castrate them soon enough.
Hmm. Yeah, no, I haven't done that.
So your farm was a fake farm?
But we had like potatoes and goats
Yeah,
and that kind of thing. Big herd of goats. Really kind of dumb animals, but
yeah.
they're easy to manage.
You know, when my brother and I had to catch the sheep, we would kind of go at them, and then the sheep had two choices: either charge at us or try to jump through the wall of the barn. And they would choose trying to jump through the wall in the barn. You're right about that. They're dumb animals. What's your favorite kind of
Uh,
goat? Do you like the ones that if you
I don't.
scare them, they fall over? They call those the dying goats.
I think they call them fainting goats.
Have you ever seen the little ones,
But
the pig goats?
no, that doesn't. Is that like a real thing?
The pygmy
Pygmy goats? I've
goat.
heard that phrasing. I don't know
Yeah,
what that is.
I've never seen one either. This is good stuff, DMX.
Huh.
Do you ever? I've seen
Hmm.
you get together with your friend Josh Velour, and you get together and you have a good time. You talk about things, and then you do a headphone tier list. What is that? Can you tell me more
Yeah.
about the tier list?
It's just a list and there's just tiers and you just take a headphone and you're like, you know what, I think this is good. This goes up in this higher port of the tier list. And then you just rank everything. And we thought it'd be fun to do one together because we agree on some things, but we disagree on a lot of things.
Like, what do you
So
disagree on? Like religious fundamental things? Like you disagree fundamentally about religion,
I don't think that Josh and I have ever talked about religion.
politics,
Not much of that either. Just we just stick to headphones.
so
Yeah,
your
just headphones.
conversations revolve around headphones.
Yeah, and
You told
bears.
me that you talked about V-necks one time.
That's
Have you ever done
possible.
a
That does seem possible.
Have you ever done a table saw tier list? Router, jointer.
No.
You look
I
like you
mean, is
know
that
your way
something you think
around
people
a.
would want us?
You look like you know your way around a table saw, or some power tools in general. Did you have those at the farm? Did your dad ever tease you with the power tools? Say, "Come here, DMX," and then you're like, "No, Daddy, no," and then you ran away. Does that ever happen?
No, that sounds kind of like a personal traumatic experience.
I thought it was more common than I guess it really is.
No.
You know what makes me feel better? When I go down to the McDonald's and I buy a triple cheeseburger and a McChicken, I take two of the buns off, I slap them together, and then I eat it. And you get the crunch of the chicken, and it's still cheesy and meaty at the same time. It's a lot of fun, and it tastes
I
really
was
good.
kind of worried where that was going, but I'm going to be honest, I've done that.
What do you call it?
We ate those in high school and we called it a McGangbang.
That's terrible and not appropriate at all. Yeah. Well, that's fun times at the fast food restaurants for you and your friends. I understand that you're divorced. Was that a lot of fun for you when you got your divorce? Yeah,
How did you hear? Where'd you hear about that?
it's on the internet. And
On
your
the
friends,
internet.
yeah, some of your friends that recommended you to me, they said make sure you ask him about his divorce. He'll enjoy it. It was a lot of fun for him. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I
Did
got to
it go
keep the
real
dog.
bad? Real
It
bad?
it wasn't great. That
Yeah,
wasn't a great experience.
it
Yeah, I
does.
lost my house. Yeah, that was a good time. Yeah, I went
That's
back to
good
living with
stuff.
my parents. Well, my mom because they had split. So yeah, living with my
Yeah,
mom with my dog. Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah, that was really good. Yeah,
yeah. Are you up to
nice.
date
Thank
on all your
thank you for
child?
bringing that up. I
You're
appreciate that.
welcome. You up to date on your child support? There's
Uh,
I have a horrible time keeping up with that, so it's
yeah, no, I
difficult
don't
for
have
me.
kids. No, I just have my dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that would have made my divorce a lot worse. I think
The dog?
kids.
I didn't think you had any kids.
Ugh.
It's a pretty color of shirt you have on there, Josh. I noticed you have a tattoo. Uh, that's really
Yeah,
interesting. What is
that's
that?
a. Can I get this on camera?
Is
That's
that a is
that's a
that a
tube.
pentagram from the devil?
No, well, no, gosh. My grandmother wouldn't be very happy about that. That's a tube, like an
My
audio tube.
grandma's dead. She passed away a few years ago, 10, 12 years ago.
I'm sorry to hear about that.
It's
Uh,
all right. She didn't know
no,
who we
that
were
that's
anymore.
you do audio, tube amps.
Is that the light bulb
She had
thing?
like a
Yeah, Ron had the one
thing
with the
going on.
light bulbs on it.
Yeah, they're kind of like light bulbs. Yeah. Is that what you think they are? Yeah, I mean, you could use that like a really dim light bulb. Yeah.
You ever warmed up a grilled cheese sandwich on the top of one of those? Do you ever take your shirt off and kind of see if you can get a suntan from it? Would you consider taking your shirt off right now?
I would consider doing that.
But this has been great, DMX. When you and Josh are together, and you get a little tanked up on the liquor, do you ever stand up and say, "X gonna give it to you, gonna give it to you," and then you give him an elbow right to the forehead?
Um,
And point
I
at him
think
and laugh.
Josh is a muscular person, and I think that he would injure me if I did that.
How much do you deadlift? Were you 12 when
Sit
you
in a
got
chair a
married
lot.
the first time?
12. I was like 19 or 20. I don't think that anybody can get married at 12 in the United States.
They can if you have parental consent.
I don't think that's a thing.
Yeah, in certain
Ah,
states you can have.
No.
I think it is.
Oh.
Why don't you review a lot of speakers? Is it because they're hard to lift for you? So my son, he likes the headphones, and he gets onto the internet, and he goes to, I think it's called the Reddit.
Yeah.
And there's a part in there where they have a whole section where they talk about headphones. Have you ever been on there? I would think you'd be real popular because you have your internet television show about the headphones.
r/headphones. Yeah, I'm publicly banned from them. I can't go there.
Why? I mean, you can't be banned from an internet.
Well,
You mean they kick you out of the store and they say you can't come in here, DMX? You're not.
It's kind of like that. Yeah. No. I don't know. There were some people there, and they run the place, and they said that my channel was just like
they run the internet. That sounds silly. I thought the NSA ran the internet.
Explain this. I mean, I don't think they do either. It's just, it was a whole thing. I don't know. I don't want to talk about too much, but it's just.
Is it like Facebook?
It's worse than Facebook. Yeah, no.
Sometimes I like to watch the videos of the cats on Facebook.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Randy, I kind of got to go. Okay.
Where are you going?
Back to the this farm? Has been nice.
Castrating the sheep.
Yeah.
Piglets.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
They squeal when you get.
It's been nice, Randy. You have a good one. Okay.
Yeah, man.